What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how you can lose but still have the correct bias overall, and sometimes, price just wasn't ready to move in the way you wanted to or something like that. Yeah, I have the live recap of it though right here. Bang. So that's the tab, but that's good. Kind of like this. Do this 1 minute inverse out of the 5 minute with your stop at the low. Need to see some sort of pullback. So we have that. Break evens there. How many do I need to? Probably like fucking 10. Double that. If we get inverse here, we're probably fucked. Yeah, it looks like we're fucked. Unless it's just gonna turn around. Doesn't look like I'm cooking here. We had great reaction off the 5 minute. Doesn't look like a cook. Especially if this 15 minute opens up. Does not look like a cook. GG. Say GG's. GG in the chat. GG. JJ. I don't think there's a way I don't get stopped out here, if I'm being honest. If I'm being quite honest with you. Unlucky. Yes is buying up. Looks like we're railed. GG. 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 I mean, I guess. So now that we're back, I'm going to show you the recap of the trade that I did take. I lost around like 200 on both my expresses and like 750 on my eval. Not a big deal though, because, you know, we'll just buy a new eval. So going into the day though, super bullish overall. And why is that? And that's because, you can see here on the 4 hour, we came and took this liquidity here. We're in a chop range on the 4 hour, which kind of is ugly. But you see on the hourly though, we do have take liquidity. We have an SMT right here, right? We can get rid of this, doesn't really matter. You have SMT right there, clearly buy side of the curve. You get an hourly change in the state right here, right? And you reject off of that. You have this hourly imbalance that we already had hit. So now if you zoom in more and go to the like 930, so I'm expecting price to go to, mark out all my TPs, right? I expect price to go here, here, and then here, right? Now what aligns with those is we do have this hourly bearish fair value gap right here, right? So we expect price to get up there probably. Now the problem is we kind of get up there right at pre-market, but what do? We create a 5-minute bullish fair value gap right here, right? You see that? 5-minute bullish. So then what do? Now we come down and we tap it, right? We tap it right away, and then we inverse this bearish fair value gap. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, we're going long, right? Why wouldn't we? So I enter like my fill's probably around here, so I want to see a little retracement. Put my stops there. This is kind of my TPs right here. This is all I'm targeting right there. As you see, we come down, tap it, inverse this, instantly get stopped out, get railed. Price comes down, puts in a bigger time frame SMT inside the 1 hour of the imbalance, and then continues to buy back up. Now, there's something kind of things in hindsight. One thing I think I need to start doing is just waiting till 9:45 to trade. I've always had the problem of where I start to creep too early into my trading, and then I'll start taking trades around market open when there's just a lot of manipulation and a lot of uncertainty around market open. But if you wait longer, it's easier to understand the market once, you know, manipulation has happened. For example, if you come here, right, and look at this, you put in this big SMT, take this liquidity, you get a pullback to this 3-minute fair value gap. You know, you put your entry right there, you put your stop below the wick. You know, depending what you want. All I want is 2R, right? We would have hit our 2R easy, right? We could have made what? 28 times 2, 56, 250 divided by 56, 4 cons. 4 cons would have got us in for what? 56 times 4, 224, 56 times 2 times 4, we would have made 448. You know, easy like that, 2R. Probably would have held to this high, 71.25 times 2 times 4, 570, just like that. So I'm not mad overall. I think I just need to be a little more patient and wait for manipulation to clearly occur, and then you can kind of see more clearly where you want price to go. That's kind of what I'm learning from this. I'm going to lower my risk, though, just for my expresses. I got one more trade on my eval before I have to get a new one. Not a big deal. Not worry about that because the ROI is still positive overall, and that's part of the game, is just keeping those things alive and stuff like that. So I'm just going to make the stand, you know, wait a little longer to trade is the objective, and the goal, I think, will be smarter. Hopefully we can start to get some movement out of this range. We're starting to see news next week, so that'll be good. But yeah, that's the trade recap for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, and like and subscribe, I appreciate all the support. If you want to join my Discord, link in the description. Thank you guys. God bless.